Hello, gang. How you doing out there? Uh, my name is Mark Carlin, and I'm the results hypnotist. And I figured I would give you some tools to help you have a more enjoyable holiday this time of year. Uh, this week, we're starting off with Thanksgiving. Next month, we're going to have Christmas and other holidays. And usually, this involves gathering of family and friends. And a lot of these people know our triggers, know how they can trigger us, even if they do it without intention. It affects us very often. So these are just a couple of ways that we can use our mental abilities to give us control over these emotions, which lead to bad behaviors on our part. So the first thing I want you to recognize is that you have an imagination. In fact, your imagination is probably what's causing most of the difficulties that you're experiencing. If you're concerned or worried or feeling a lot of stress with this upcoming meal that's coming up for a lot of us in the States on Thursday, uh, that imaginary idea of that negative outcome of what you expect to happen is going to add stress into your life. No doubt. You're going to feel more stress. If you had difficulties with managing blood pressure, your blood pressure would probably go up. There's more cortisol in your body. A lot of hormones are coursing through your body, which is giving you actually a physical response to whatever it is you're imagining happening. So just this little exercise, just to get started, I want you to think of a time in your past when you felt very calm and relaxed. And if you can't think of a time like that, just imagine that you can, or imagine somebody you know that is very calm and relaxed, or you imagine them being calm and relaxed. Maybe sometimes it's difficult when you put on a spot to immediately think of these places. You've been practicing being out of relaxation for so long. Think of what it was like when you were on vacation. Maybe you were by the beach or by a waterfall, or just out in nature, or all by yourself, or with a group of people that you felt comfortable with. Whatever it is for you, there's probably an experience when you felt really calm and relaxed. And if you take a moment, sometimes it's easier for you if you close your eyes. If not, just keep your eyes open and just imagine being there in that moment. Take a deep breath in. And as you release that breath, just allow your body to feel relaxation from the top of your head. You can just go through the different parts of your body, feeling your muscles relax, or imagining you can feel your muscles relax. Now, another way to do this is to imagine somebody that you connected with. And perhaps it was when you were very young. Well, maybe it was a teacher that you had a good bond with, a happy, pleasant bond. Maybe somebody listened to you and you were very appreciative. Maybe you didn't even know that it was that they were actually listening to you and treating you like a real person rather than an object to just shut up and go and sit in the corner or something. Just something that gave you feedback that you were worthwhile. And if you have somebody in mind that represented those good feelings to you, bring them up as well, or bring them up exclusively. So what I want you to do is connect with what it is for you that's a comfortable feeling, and connect with it right now. And for those of you that feel that more comfortable feeling, congratulations. You've just used your imagination to do a little relaxation exercise. If you felt a relief, if you felt some pleasant feelings, if you felt any change whatsoever, post it in the comments. There's one more little exercise that I want to go over today. I'm going to be doing, I'd like to do one more. I'm definitely going to do one more tomorrow, which is the day before the big meal. So I'll give you a little extra clue. This one involves breathing. Very long time ago, I was doing, I worked with a health activist here in New York City. His name is Gary Knoll. He has a fairly large following. And What I learned during this process was that one of the things I learned a lot of things, a lot of things to follow and some things not to follow. But that's true with everybody. That's true with everybody that you learn from. Not everything is 100%. We're all individuals. Some things we connect with, some things we don't connect with. Same thing what you're doing right now with me. Some of you are connecting with me in a good way. Some of you are saying, well, this is not for me. And that's all fine and good. This is meant for you to get some tools. So if for some reason you connect with me, great, you're going to be right on board. You're going to get the most out of this as anybody else could get out of it, which is great. If there are some things that you don't connect with in me, see if you can ignore them for the time being, because I might be giving you some valuable information that you could use regardless of whether you really like me or don't like me or not. It makes no difference. My goal is to help you in some way to be more comfortable at your celebration of this holiday season. So we just went through what the imagination can do for you in a very brief way, because I do want to make this brief. I don't want to add to any difficulties that you might have or overburden you with some other aspect that you don't need to be overburdened with or burdened with at all. So we got over the imagination part, which is very helpful. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to focus on your breathing, because as I was saying, with these trainings that I had many, many years ago, decades ago, I learned that if you can control your breathing, you can control your emotions. So if you start to feel any kind of emotion, very often the negative emotions and some of the positive ones cause us to stop breathing. Stop breathing. There's a fight or flight response. Very often people call it fight or flight. It's actually freeze, fight or flight response to stress. Now that freezing goes with holding your breath. Oh yeah. And if you're holding your breath, now you're wrapped up in that emotional energy. The emotion is taking over. Something to know about emotions, strong emotions, when the emotions kick in, our analytical reasoning mind shuts off. We can't do anything, or we're not meant to do anything but just follow the emotions, because the emotions are meant as a survival mechanism. So reasoning cuts out, and we're going to do what we do, what we're trained to do, or what we've practiced doing, or what we're conditioned to do. There's no thinking about it. We're just meant to do something immediately. And most of that real strong emotion is meant to elicit a run, or get ready to fight, or just freeze, maybe they won't see us type of response. So when you focus on your breathing, or when you control your breathing, you're more likely to override that emotional response, and you're able to take control over what's going on around you and use your reasoning, your analytical mind, your conscious abilities to take control and to be more conscious of the things that you're doing and the things that you want to do, rather than getting that knee-jerk emotional response. I hope these helped. These are just a quick little overview of how you can take back control and be more aware of what's going on around you, so that you can enjoy this supposed to be pleasant time over the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. And if you're seeing this before the holiday season, Christmas, Hanukkah, and all the other holiday New Year's, enjoy that as well. If you got something out of this and you want more, do what you know what to do. Just click the like, make some comments, subscribe, become a member of the group that you're seeing here, and follow me, and I will give you quite a few more on how our mind works. You be in control. Take care. Have a great holiday.